Atma Namaste to all divine souls, and I welcome you all to the channel Divine Heart Journeys. This is me, Tanu Kaushal, and I'm so excited to have you all here. And the topic for today is energy healing. So, after I did my last video about Reiki healing, I got a lot of inquiries from people asking, what is healing and what does it do to us, and why should I opt for healing? What are the benefits of healing? Energy healing is basically a form of alternative therapy that is helping you to create a balance into your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual life. And in any way, if the energy in your physical, emotional, and mental bodies are disturbed, using the energy healing methods, we can balance the energy, and that is how the healing takes place. Now, there are a few steps that go on when we are starting the healing. So, what happens when we start healing? Number one, when a healer starts healing you, they invoke on the life force energy or the prana energy that is freely available to all of us. But since we are not attuned to the energies and we don't know how to use those energies, not each of us can heal ourselves using the universal free energy that is available to us. So for that purpose, a healer who is attuned in a certain way to help you heal can channel those energies, the life force energies that are coming from the universe, and it is freely available to all of us, can transmit those energies to you. And that is how the energy flows from the healer, from the universe to the healer, and to the recipient who's receiving the healing. This energy, the prana energy, is also known as chi or prana, or we can say the healing energies. So basically, it is available to all of us. So what the healer does is they transmit that energy from the universe through their cells to the recipient. And that is how, with the flow of energy, when the energy flows from one body or it flows through a person, it balances whatever imbalances have been created in that person's energy field or their aura, or we can say whatever imbalances or blockages are there, any disruptions are there, any kind of imbalances that have been due to some emotional trauma, some physical trauma, whatever it may be causing, it is released when the energy flows to that system. And that is how the blockages are removed. The work of a practitioner or the facilitator is, like me, people who channel the energy, what they do is they gather the energy and they become a channel for the energy to flow through them, through their chakras and through their hands. They channel the energy or direct the flow of the energy so that it reaches the right person with the right intention and does what is required for it to do. Suppose a person is going through some sort of physical ailments, then what this energy will do is, because it is the universal energy and it is life force energy, it's a very smart energy, whatever kind of healing you're receiving. So what it does is it goes to that person and directly reaches the root cause of that issue that is causing that physical problem, and compiled with the intentions of the healer, it can help to remove those physical pains or physical ailments or disturbances that have been created in a person's energy field, and that is how a person gets healed. So using a particular technique, using intentions, using symbols, using way of working, and also using a healer's own way of healing a person, wherein they know that certain ailments are coming from certain issues, then the energy is directed in that particular way, and that is how the healing takes place. Now, also when a person is doing healing, they need to visualize, they need to have certain intentions so that the healing takes place. So basically, it's a kind of technique that has been developed over the years And using the different modalities, we use certain symbols, certain techniques, intentions, visualizations, and that is how the healing takes place. Do I need to receive healing from others? Energy healing is something wherein the life force energy flows through you. So as a healer, first it will heal you. The energy will heal the parts of you that needs healing. You will be filled up. Whenever a healer is healing somebody, so first they will get filled up. When somebody chooses to do healing for somebody else, so first step for them is to do self-healing. Always whenever a healer receives an initiation, so first 21 days they need to heal themselves, they need to fill themselves with that energy. And once it is done, once that process is done, then they go on to share that energy that now they have been able to carry in them, understand how to use it. Then they try to go and heal others with this energy. One misconception that I have seen a lot of people have is that, does a healer also transfer their problems to the healer or somebody who's receiving? No, it doesn't happen. Whatever issues you have, they also get healed, and at the same time the other person who is receiving the healing will not receive the problems the healer is facing, because this is the life force energy, and it only flows and heals and gives you the positive energy. Unless somebody has some negative intentions, it will not create any problems in your system or in your being. So what we gather from all this discussion is that energy healing basically is a holistic approach. It's alternative therapy combined with the therapies that you're receiving or the medicines that you're taking. You can go on with your therapies and your medicines, and at the same time, when you combine it with energy healing, we can achieve wonderful results. And at the same time, what it does is, whatever imbalances are there in your body, in your physical, emotional, mental body, it helps you to heal those imbalances and create an environment of optimum health, well-being, and also to promote healing in whatever way you require healing. So this concept also says that our human body is an energetic aspect. We are energetic beings, and it is the life force energy. Once the life force energy, the prana energy, or the chi energy gets transmitted from one person to another, it helps in healing and it helps in clearing all those issues that are going with that particular person. Healing is basically a very complex but yet simplified and a very positive experience for everyone, whoever experiences healing, whether you do it for yourself and whether you get it done by somebody or you're doing it as a practitioner for somebody. It is always a very soothing and healing process, and at the same time it is very multifaceted. Means it not just works on your physical aspect, it will work on your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual aspect of your being. So it also works on your soul level, and it works on any kind of problems that you're facing. So if I'm healing somebody for physical ailments and they have been through some kind of injury, some illness or some disease, and they need some kind of treatment, now coupled with the medical treatment that a person is receiving, if we introduce energy healing, then we can reduce the pain, we can reduce the need of the surgery and therapy. And at the same time, the healing time reduces. The time a person takes to recover also reduces, because once the energy is balanced, a person is able to restore themselves faster. Now, next level is it works on our emotional level. Anyone who's going through emotional problems, emotional upheavals, in certain cases, they may have certain emotional wounds, some sort of trauma, some distress, anxiety, stress, all these things which are pertaining to the mental health of a person can be healed very efficiently using energy healing, any kind of modality, and with the proper practitioner, if you receive healing, you can get healed completely. Any kind of mental issues, emotional issues can be healed completely. Third aspect it works on is your spiritual aspect. When a person receives healing, they receive also, and they also feel a sense of inner peace. Your purpose, what is my purpose in life? You start to understand that why a person is here. You start to feel a connection with your higher self, the higher power, God, and also a deeper sense of yourself. Also understanding who I truly am, what am I here for. And it can also be through meditation. When you are doing meditation, you feel the similar kind of peace. So meditation, prayer, mindfulness, being more aware of yourself, engagement with the other spiritual people, and also following the religious belief that you follow already. If you follow such practices, you are able to bring about a lot of spiritual changes in your life. Next, it works on your psychological level also. So, when somebody receives healing, they also see it benefiting on their psychological level. Like it addresses your mental issues, it addresses your cognitive issues, and at the same time, it helps you with your overall well-being. It may also involve therapies like counseling, psychotherapy, to address any kind of mental issues that a person may be facing in their life. Depression, anxiety, everything is covered into it. The next aspect that healing can help with is the social aspect. So healing can occur with the context of social relationships. So if a person is going through some kind of stress, it can be physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual. In that case, what happens is their relationships also get disturbed. And when a person starts receiving energy healing or starts to heal themselves, then what happens is the broken relationships, they start to get repaired. They start to feel better. You start to establish new connections with people who are around you. You start to feel that yes, this is where I belong to. A sense of belongingness, a sense of contributing to the social society, understanding what is my place in the society, what is my role in the society, what do I need to contribute, how do I need to get better, how do I need to make things better around me. All these things, they start to develop into a person, and that is how the overall social well-being also starts improving. And as we all know that energy healing is a very holistic healing, means it works on connecting everything, establishing a connection between everything, and addressing all kinds of issues that can be physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, and all together at the same time as well. Not necessarily that you have issue in one field. So it starts working in all the direction. And healing is basically something that is different for everyone. We don't have a frame which can be set to everyone altogether, that yes, A requires a particular type of healing, then B will also be set into that frame. So healing is basically very personal, and it is something that is very much based on individual requirement. Maybe a person requires healing for physical health. Everyone who receives healing, they all will receive it, and they all will connect to it in a very different way. Some people who receive healing in combination with medical treatments, therapies, self-care practices, and they also receive support from others, they may react very differently to the healing that they are receiving. And some people who are not receiving any kind of other alternative therapies or other therapies, primary therapies, they may react very differently to the healing. There is a very unique path for each and every one and their healing, because there is no set path that can lead to the healing of each and every person altogether. Yes, we can have general healing for people, but at the same time, everybody has their own requirements. Everybody will react to it differently, and everybody will receive the healing in a very different manner. So as we know that healing can be very different for very different people. Sometimes people also start to release a lot that they have stored in their physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual body. And what happens is they may start reliving what they had gone through, because that trauma is releasing. So they may feel stressed, they may feel unwell, they may feel heavy, they may feel tired. But at the same time, what is happening is, because you are receiving healing, so that particular trauma, stress, or injury is getting healed, and that is how you are releasing it. So that can happen in the process of healing. Healing can be painful. It is not necessary that healing has to be painful. But when a person receives healing, then at that same time, you are releasing that from your system, and it goes on forever. You never get it back. Proper counseling, psychotherapy, and follow ups, we can heal any kind of emotional, mental, and physical issues permanently and restore a person's well being and good health forever. So, I just hope that I was able to give some clarity to all of you regarding healing, what is healing, how it works, and what are the benefits of receiving healing. If you have any questions related to healing, related to energy healing, or anything else that I have shared today, do comment in the comment section below questions you would like to ask from me. And if there is anything particular that you want to know related to healing, please feel free to message me. Thank you so much, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.